Piper! Piper, what the fuck? I have to say, I was really impressed by what Bethesda did with the weather systems this time around. From the new rad storms, to the dust storms, to the fog, even simply the rain looked so much better than it did in previous Bethesda titles. And with that said, these weathers are little bitches compared to what we're about to see next. This is True Storms, a mod that overhauls the vanilla storm systems to be more intense, intimidating, and scarily realistic. The rain are no longer little droplets of water, they're now long, penetrating, girthy strands of water. This is a true downpour that makes the vanilla system look like a drizzle. And the vanilla rain was also white rain, which is the bad type of rain, no racist, which basically meant that it stayed the same wherever you were because it was not affected by ambient lighting, which this new rain is. So not only is it girthier, it's smarter than the vanilla rain. It's like the complete opposite. Might as well call it chocolate rain. Okay, that was so bad, sorry. And not only are the visuals overhauled here, every single weather system now has new sound effects as well, which sounds so real, it's almost as if you stepped out of your house right now and it was storming and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Right, it's so atmospheric and dare say immersive. The fog looks like it's so much thicker now. The eerily quiet vanilla dust storms now actually sound like dust storms. Rad storms are supposed to look incredibly deadly, like you gotta go indoors immediately, and now they do. Not to mention there are also new weather systems here as well, like radiation rain. There's now a differentiation between heavy rain and light rain, as well as heavy fog and light fog, adding a lot more variety, which by the way this mod also changes the chances of all weather, so it is less likely to just be clear all day and more likely for another weather type. This is pretty much the perfect storm mod, no pun intended. Do you want an instigating Gauss rifle? Or maybe a never-ending fat man? But you don't play on Survivor, and you're only gonna find it in your wildest dreams. Well, I feel you, my friend, and I have the perfect mod for you. This is Legendary Modification, a mod that allows you to modify your weapons with legendary modifications. So now whenever you open up a crafting menu and you choose one of your equipments, whether it be a weapon, an armor, a power armor piece, there will be an extra component that you can modify, which is of course the legendary modification. You can of course choose to your heart's delight all of the legendary modifications available in the game with a fair amount of material requirement. All of your wildest dreams can now come true, be it a never-ending fat man, a furious submachine gun, a rapid advanced deliverer, to a cryo ash maker, you know, whatever floats your boat. It's all now possible, and you don't have to spend hours farming legendaries. So there's been lots of nude mods. Lots and lots of fucking nude mods. But finally, someone decided to upload both a facial texture and body texture that is not just a nude mod. These are the Valkyr textures by Fuse00. So let's first examine the facial aesthetics. My conclusion, my character is now a vampire, and that's pretty sweet. I'm kidding, of course, but the appearance does look younger and softer in general. The skin color is more even throughout the face, and her features are less prominent. Sometimes facial lighting in this game can be weird. The softer features make her appear less ugly in most of the harsh lighting conditions in the game. So I take Valkyr over vanilla. As far as the body goes, I did notice the cleavage kind of disappeared. That's kind of a problem. You know, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Actually, I am sure how I feel about that. I don't really like it. So the front of the body is sort of the underwear choice that he decided to use is not too big a fan of. But as far as the back goes, whew, he did a damn fine job here. You cannot deny that her back looks so much more well sculpted. You know, the derriere looking derriere, and the rear side is just so much better than the front. But overall, this is still a mod that I will be using from now on. I don't know why this next mod is so highly endorsed. It adds an ass crack to the vault suit. It's called the vault booty. We're gonna need some research done on the elasticity of vault suits to see if the vault suit going to the ass crack is immersive or not. If it is likely to do so, then this is quite the immersive mod. But until then, right, until we have the science and the research to prove it, I cannot say for sure that this will boost your immersion. Are you about to build your next settlement? Do you want it to be totally rad and completely awesome? Well then, you're gonna need the right tools, and you came to the right place. Here are 5 mods that are gonna help you build a better settlement. As we all know, lots of things require absurd amounts of power, like this lightbox billboard for example. And you don't want to crowd the area near your building with lots and lots of power generators. That is where this next mod comes in handy. It is called longer power lines and basically allows you to connect things from afar. Now that you have all these really awesome power lines, Christmas is coming up, why not decorate them? Oh wait a minute, you can't. It's fucking red. Well, guess what? We don't play by the rules here. We have mods, and this one is called Place in Red. We all have had those moments where we really want to play something, but the game just won't let us for a really stupid reason. Well, now we can say fuck you to the settlement system and place that shit down anyways, allowing us to create beautiful hanging lights and whatever else your heart desires that was once restricted by the red. I was really excited to find out that I could clean my settlements by scrapping junk, until I realized that this only applied to the bigger items. You can only imagine my disappointment when I realized that building a clean sanctuary was only possible in my wildest dreams. Well, I guess my dreams have come true. This is Scrap Scrap, a mod that allows you to scrap pretty much everything, from the debris to the leaf piles to the branches to the papers and the vines. I nearly came when I saw how clean my sanctuary was. My orgasm was actually interrupted by my loud generators. For some reason, generators in this game are ridiculously absurdly loud. I don't know what went through the developer's head. They're just like, let's not allow players to hear anything while they're walking by generators. The mod Quieter Settlements allows you to turn down the volume to increments of 10%, 25%, or 0%. The recommended is 10%. Here is the difference. The mod can also affect turrets as well as water purifiers. Ever find it awfully weird that the majority of fences cannot be connected without a gap in between them? The game just doesn't let you do it, and I don't know about you, but these spaces rustle the crap out of my jimmies. With the mod Simple Intersection, it is now possible to simply slightly overlap the edges of the fences to create an impenetrable wall around your totally rad settlement. And boom! If your settlement is not totally rad and completely awesome yet, then fuck, I tried. Jeez, God. Are you ready for a mod that would normally require a creation kit, but through some miracle of Fallout 4 modding wizardry, are available to us today. Yeah, this is the Darth Vader helmet. Because Sean, I am your father. And you can now say that as Darth Vader. And of course, we can't be Darth Vader without a lightsaber, right? It has its own sound effects. It glows like the shish kebab. So now all your fantasies of role-playing Darth Vader, slaughtering the innocent civilians of Diamond City, and then ultimately being taken down by the Dragonborn is now ultimately possible. That was your fantasy. That was everybody's fantasy. Alright, don't fucking lie to me. And that is it for this week, guys. Hope you enjoyed all the mods featured in this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Want free games delivered to your door? Thanks to my partnership with Gamefly, you can now sign up for a 30-day free trial. Link down below.
Baby, you know I'm guilty. Cops, judge, and jury, they all agree.